Hi and welcome back to Crypto. And guys, today we've just stumbled across some absolutely fantastic XRP news. At least it is fantastic, Chris, for this side of the pond.
Yeah, I think so, Nick.
Absolutely. So we're going to get into this. We're going to go through exactly what HM Treasury classifying XRP is all about. And guys, if you find it useful and informative, do go ahead and smash that like button. Chris really appreciates it, and so do I. And as always, guys, if you're new to the channel and not yet subscribed, do go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you will be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. Right, Chris, shall we jump straight over to the desktop and see exactly what is going on here?
Yeah, let's do it, Nick. I love this project.
Fantastic. So Ripple, UK's HM Treasury classifies XRP as an exchange token and not a security. So in summary, basically the UK's HM Treasury classifies XRP as an exchange token. The UK's agency reports basically classifies XRP primarily as an exchange token along with Bitcoin and Ethereum. So let's get into this. So why Ripple is facing a lawsuit from the SEC, that famous lawsuit that we all know, right? That wiped billions of dollars off of XRP's market cap and multi-billions dollar hurt across the world in terms of retail investors, etc. So it's fantastic to see something like this going on, right? So that lawsuit's still ongoing, and I'm pretty confident, Chris, that they're just going to settle anyway, right? I can't see it actually going and playing off in court, but it's a possibility. But I think it will most likely end in a settlement. Over obviously the SEC's lawsuit is over the classification of XRP, and they were claiming that it is a security. Well, obviously in the UK, we provided clarity last week, right? So according to a report published on January the 7th by HM Treasury, the UK's Government Department of Business and Finance, XRP is not a securities token. So in the document titled UK Regulatory Approach to Crypto Assets and Stablecoins, Consultation and Call for Evidence, the British authority writes that cryptocurrencies serve a variety of functions, from trading digital collectibles to raising capital for new projects, right? So at the same time, the report also states that there is no internationally agreed taxonomy or classification, and that's also a very, very fair statement. You have the SEC saying one thing, we've got FinCEN over in the US saying something else, we obviously have us over here in the UK saying it's not a security, it's an exchange. So right, there isn't like one uniformed approach to this yet, and obviously those things have to be ironed out. But back in 2019, the UK's financial regulator and financial conduct authority, the FCA, therefore, published its guidance on crypto assets, and which described three broad categories of tokens in relation to them, right? So there's e-money tokens, security tokens, and unregulated tokens. So security tokens, according to the statement, have characteristics similar to a specific investment, such as a share or a debt security, as defined in UK legislation. However, XRP does not fall under this category, according to HM Treasury. Rather, XRP belongs to a category of unregulated tokens, which can be further divided into utility tokens and exchange tokens. So in this regard, the UK authority writes in the report, and this is the quote, right? Exchange tokens that are primarily used as a means of exchange. This includes widely known cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP. Okay, so very, very clear here in this document that it's an exchange, right? And it basically is a means of exchange, and that's exactly what XRP was designed to do. It's supposed to be transferring funds from point A to point B in the most efficient way possible. It's an exchange of value from A to B, right? And it's very clear that that's exactly what the HM Treasury is pointing out here. So further, the HM Treasury also notes that many tokens can take a hybrid form and fall into different categories at different times. For example, they may first be used to raise capital, then later be used primarily as exchange tokens, right? So there's clearly a transitional period for these tokens, and I guess you could argue that XRP fell into that once upon a time. And that's kind of one of the issues that we have with the SEC. They've waited such a long period of time. then they knew all this was going on, but yet didn't act on it for such a significant point of time. Basically, just kind of feels that they're not doing their jobs, at least not very, very well. So Ripple contacts in the UK, right? So in the XRP community, the news was received as massively bullish. Moreover, the UK's Treasury stance underscores Ripple's good relations with the UK. Right? So, for example, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse expressed in October that London could be a destination along with Switzerland, Singapore, Japan, and the United Arab Emirates in an event that of an exodus from the US, right? So if things really don't go well in the US, I still think the UK is a very good place for a Ripple headquarters. So furthermore, Ripple also maintains a good relationship with Central Bank of England, the Bank of England of the BOE, as revealed in July 2017 when the Bank of England was testing Ripple's technology for its next generation real-time gross settlement system. Okay, so and we've seen a lot of the roadmaps of the Bank of England, Chris, haven't we? They've seen them integrating with Ripple. We've seen them integrating with Stellar, R3. They're testing quite a lot of different things out. And this is the thing to also point out, guys, that all this CBDC stuff that's kind of being spoken about now has been in the pipeline pretty much since 2017, when there was a lot of talk about bankers' coins, etc. Right, and we even saw a few banks trying to create their own, and that wouldn't work. It didn't solve the problem that XRP solves. So lots of centralized banks started to investigate this in a more meaningful way. Roadmaps have been drawn up. We've seen those roadmaps. There's a few key points that we often reference on this channel: 2025, 2030. With kind of a mix depending on what bank and which country you're looking at. Depends on when they're kind of expecting to launch said projects, right? 2025 is an absolute key point in time you want to be focusing in on. It's absolutely fantastic that Ripple could come over to the UK as one of those destinations if things do not work out in the US. And the UK's stance here and approach to the XRP token is well geared up for welcoming Ripple if they chose to come over in this direction. So as a proof of concept, the central bank noted that Ripple's solution showed promise, enabling RTGS system that are seamless and globally interoperable, right? So it's fantastic to see how things are potentially going on, right? So Garlinghouse also confirmed that the Bank of England is a paid customer of Ripple, and that happened in 2018. And this is absolutely fantastic news, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah, it's huge, and when we consider it's UK, and obviously the SEC are over in the US, but I kind of feel like they're going to have to settle. I think that's going to work for both parties. It'd be interesting to see. Obviously, anything could happen, right? But the SEC, they need that shooting gun.
They do, obviously, and we always say it's a US issue, don't we? The SEC, here in the UK, they've basically now just said that XRP is an exchange token, and there are 65 million people, I believe, in the UK. So that's quite a big audience in itself. Obviously, we know that there's only 2 million accounts, right? XRP accounts in the world, and the more places that kind of adapt and push forward regulatory clarity, it's going to be really, really good for XRP.
And I was going to say, Nick, Brad's come out and he's sort of answered some of the questions, and it looks like Ripple have been trying to settle with the SEC. So I think that's the way that it's likely to go. I think that would be best for all parties involved. As long as that settlement includes the clarity required for Ripple.
Absolutely. So here's the chart for XRP. We can see we're kind of trading in between these two resistance and support lines, right? So obviously that's the 30.2 cents and the 36.9. We're in this range. We want to see if we can break out, but everything's looking pretty good at this particular point in time. So we'll see how this plays out moving further forward. But it's fantastic news that's come out today for the XRP from a UK standpoint as well. So guys, if you found this useful and informative, do go ahead and smash that like button. Chris really appreciates it. I really appreciate it. I think the whole cheeky crypto community here really appreciates it. And if you're new and not yet subscribed, do go ahead and subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you will be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And with that said, we hope you have a fantastic day, guys, and we'll catch you all in the next one.
Take care.